Hello, okay. Next tutorial. This time I'm meant to be dressed up as W.D Gaster from Undertale. This I believe is my 4th Undertale makeup. I just love doing them so much and it's such a great game. To be honest though, this one is a bit of an odd character because he's not really in the game. I mean, he's in the game code, but he doesn't really show up in the game. As far as I'm aware, there's characters in the game that allude to W.D Gaster, but he never actually shows up unless you alter with the game's code, in which case he does appear in a room on his own and he just makes this one noise, and that's about it really. And also his logs are all in winding. It's a totally unusual, mysterious character, and I love that. But a flood of people requested that I do this makeup, so I'll flash the first few names of the people that requested this makeup on the screen now. I'm sorry if your name doesn't appear here, it just means there's been so many people I just can't shout out everyone's name, otherwise this video would be really long. But the very first person that requested it was right here. Yay! So thank you, and thank you everyone that requested this makeup. So if you'd like to learn how to recreate my version of Dr. W.D Gaster, stay tuned. Okie dokie, so to start off with, I'm going to be applying a plain latex ball cap. Now you don't have to do that, but Gaster seems very smooth. I think he might actually be a skull. Not overly sure on that yet. But I'm also going to be blocking out both my eyebrows, so basically no hair at all. So I'll pop 2 links on the screen right here, just so I don't have to show you guys me doing it in this video to make things go a bit quicker, as I always say. So if you'd like to learn how to do either of those things, they're right here. Aside from that though, I'm going to pop on my ball cap, block out my eyebrows, and we shall carry on. Then, after I apply my ball cap, I went over the edge with a few layers of liquid latex just to really hide the edge. Then I'm going to take a Kryolan face liner. It's just a really nice like eyeliner pencil, lip liner pencil. It's just something that's really good, so if you make a mistake it rubs out really nicely. So I'm going to use this just to roughly trace on the shape for the eyes and the mouth. Okie dokie, so after a few different designs, this is what I've gone with. So the idea is the eyes are very sad. Obviously one is a bit more sadder than the other. I say a bit, quite a lot. And the mouth, as much as it's killing me, has to not be symmetrical. I've made the points here fairly symmetrical just because it would throw a lot of this off proportion, but the point is the bottom of the mouth needs to be off at an angle towards this side. It just adds to the oddness of this character, I think. But yeah. This is the design I've gone with. I tried to get the eyes in proportion because if I started drawing them higher, which I was going to, it means my natural eyes won't be towards the centre of the piece, and it would mean that my eyes would be way too low down. Because as you guys know, I don't like doing makeup with my eyes to be closed for the makeup to work. I just prefer it being more practical so you can see. So I'm going to do this in 2 ways. I'm going to have my eyes black, but I'm also going to have contact lenses in, so that's why I want my eyes relatively centred. So then I'm just going to map out the shapes I want for the cracks, because he has one crack going through his really sad eye, going right far back as it can go, I'd imagine, and the other one goes down almost like a tear, but it goes straight from one eye to the mouth. Okay, I'm probably going to make these thinner when I colour the rest in, but I just wanted the general shape so I know where not to colour with white. Then I'm going to take the pencil again and I'm going to trace out the shape that I want for the face. So I'm not going to make it a skull, but I'm going to kind of make it like a mask where it goes around where my ears are hidden and then directly under my jaw, because the rest of my body I'm going to be painting black, just so the face looks more like a silhouette just floating. Then I'm going to take a Superstar white watercolour and I'm going to apply that all over my face and ball cap around the black lines that I've drawn. Then I'm going to take the black Superstar watercolour and I'm going to apply that over the mouth, the eyes and along these lines. Okay, so I can darken up some of these lines later, but for now I'm going to start working on some other details that you don't actually see in the character, because like when I did Metaton, there's not a whole lot of character to go off of it. This is pretty much it for the character. So to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to add some furrow lines in and some shading under the eyes, just to give the character a little bit more emotion. So I'm going to take a M.A.C black paint stick, and I'm just going to start drawing on some expression lines. So mainly the heaviest wrinkles would be about here, so I'm just going to draw a line to accentuate the sad expression, and then I'll blend it out afterwards. Okay, so sorry, I kind of got carried away there, but I've just drawn a few wrinkles around the smile, some under eye bags, and of course the lines I mentioned here. And the idea is to blend it away from where the wrinkle needs to be prominent, so in this case, this would be blended that way. So it would leave the expression as if the eyes are very sad. Then for the smile lines, they get blended away from the face. So the middle lines in between need to be as white as possible, just so you can see a distinction between the wrinkles. Then for the under eye bags, I'm just going to blend them out completely, but leaving the darker line in the centre of the blend. Then I'm going to do around the mouth the same thing I did with the eyes. I'm going to draw a couple lines around the bottom of the mouth just to accentuate this grin, but then I can blend the colour outwards. Then I'm just going to blend out really lightly the underside of the eye round about here with the black cream. I'm not going to add too much to it at all, I just want this line on the bottom to be more soft so it looks like it's hollow. Then I'm just going to darken up the mouth and the eye area with the black cream. Then I can take a M.A.C Fluidline gel in black and just go along the waterline of my eyelids. Then I'm just going to set the cream around the eyes with a black Sugar Pill eyeshadow, which is in Bulletproof. This just stops it smudging off. Okay, so I went a little bit crazy there. I ended up extending the wrinkles on the forehead because they looked a bit off. So I made this one go around the eye, almost skull-like, like temples. And I extended the sad wrinkle line of this eye all the way around. I just think it makes it look a bit better. Then taking the same black Superstar watercolour, I'm painting the back of my bald cap, my neck and my chest. Now obviously you could wear like a cloak or something, but at the moment it's boiling here, so I'm not going to wear a costume, I'm just going to paint my body black. I hope that's okay. Then lastly I'm going to take some black hairspray and just spray it at quite an arm's distance so it's not too close at all. And I'm just going to spray on the back of my hairline, just a gradient towards the middle, just to make it more like a silhouette. So it's just going to be like a light spray in a halo around your face. So then I'm going to pop in some contact lenses and I think I'm done. And there we are, that is my look officially complete. So the lenses I popped in were my Sclera lenses, which are completely black, and I got them from scleraxl.com. I'll pop that link in the description bar below. That way the look can work with either the eyes open or the eyes closed. That's completely up to you guys. So yeah, that's my W.D Gaster makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked my spin on it. I mean, as with most of the Undertale makeups that I've done, there's such a simple 8-bit design that it's sometimes difficult to translate into a makeup, which is why I add my own little details in just to make it look a bit more, not realistic, but interesting. So I hope you like my version of Gaster. So thanks guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure to, rate, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And if you could share it with any of your friends, family, or just anyone in general that loves Undertale, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and until the next video, bye guys!